I'm just about to go live on Twitch again to finish off building Roast My UX with Svelte and Superbase. But here's a quick progress report from yesterday. So yesterday was very productive. It was a Sunday. I think I got close to 8 hours in. And yeah, we managed to build the majority of the site. I'll show you here. So I started with the mobile view because I've finally broken through as a designer and do this consistently after years of being too stubborn. But yeah, I mean, here it is. Yeah, built out with Tailwind. A few things to tidy up, but it's pretty much all there. And now obviously I've got to build out the desktop view or the bigger screen size view now. There was a couple of things I reflected on going into this process yesterday. Yeah, two things that had kind of come to me on the bike ride in yesterday was one, I wanted to spend a little bit more time sharpening the X, and two, I wanted to focus on reusable. So the idea was these could be two kind of like, I don't know, guiding principles through the process to help me improve and iterate on how I would normally do things. Not necessarily in big ways, but yeah, it's helpful to use these to be self-reflective and then find little ways to adhere to them. I'll give you an example. Sharpening the X. Yeah, as I finished toying with the design and was just about to jump into the code base, I thought, okay, how can I sharpen the X here? And this is what resulted. I did kind of like a development wireframe exercise. So, wireframing was very much a part of the early design process to ideate this site, as you can see over here. But this was kind of an in-between wireframe. This is why I call it a development wireframe. So yeah, just finished the designs, just about to jump into VS Code. I just kind of went through and first of all, I used a white pen to sketch out like the rough elements. And then I used a purple pen to then kind of think about divs and flexbox and that kind of thing. And then further still, I also brought these down, I guess, first of all, into sections. And the final step was to write out the different components that I'd need to extract from all of these. And I then took that and put it into Obsidian, which is kind of my daily driver for digital task tracking. And yeah, just turn that into like a list of things to do. And this is broken down into each section, but then also the components therein. And yeah, I think there was a lot of value to this. I mean, first of all, the worst part about development, the hardest part, is naming things, of course. And this was nice because it wasn't difficult to name it at this stage with so much context in my head. And it meant when I came to creating the component, I already had a name. I didn't have to think about it. So that was fun. What's more, it was really nice for my monkey brain to have a much clearer set of things I'd need to complete and what felt like much smaller. I mean, I think I have this is probably true of most folks, there's a bias there towards holding an unknown task mentally in its fuzziness and obscurity as being large and scary. Whereas to approach it this way and to kind of break it down a little bit, didn't actually seem that complex. Okay, there's a few sections I've got to create, and like a handful of components. And naturally, I mean, this isn't a super complex site, so that could be a function of that. But yeah, I think there's like a non-zero or a significant benefit to being able to, yeah, understand and have a feel for the size of the task and the bounds of it. Yeah, so pretty much done here. And so yeah, I'll just be building today the bigger screen sizes. Excited to launch it. I also need to do some work to hook up the back end that I set up at the beginning. Yeah. Anyhow, thanks everyone who tuned in yesterday, and hopefully we'll get some more folks tuning in again today. I'm having a blast. Cool. Hope you have a great day. I'll catch you in there. Peace.